Good morning, friends. It's Miss Tori. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all having a great day today. Today's emotion is sad. Can we make a sad face? Sometimes we may feel sad if we're missing our mommy or our daddy. We may be sad if our block tower got knocked over. So there's lots of things that could be making us feel sad. Today we're going to read a book where our character is feeling sad. Does anyone know this book? Corduroy. So throughout this book, Corduroy has feelings of sadness, and we're going to talk about them and see why. So let's begin our book. Corduroy. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Here's Corduroy. Does his face look a little sad? It is. He wants somebody to come take him home from the store, a little boy or a little girl. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He lost the buttons on one of his shoulder straps." Now I think the girl may be feeling a little bit sad. Look at her face. She's feeling sad because her mommy said not today about buying the bear. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I'd lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it." Corduroy's face is sad, and the little girl's face is sad. Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere for the floor for his lost button. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving underneath him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator, and up he went. Could this be a mountain, he wondered? I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. He stepped off the escalator, and it reached the next floor, and three, and before that, and this was an amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. "This must be a palace," Corduroy gasped. "I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace." He wandered around admiring the furniture. "This must be a bed," he said. "I've always wanted to sleep in a bed." And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once he saw something small and round. "Why, here's my button," he cried, and he tried to pick it up, but like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop, off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Bang onto the floor of lamps over it fell with a crash. Oh no, poor Corduroy. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going on his rounds on the floor above. When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. "Now, who in the world did that?" he exclaimed. "Somebody must be hiding around here." Corduroy may be feeling a little bit scared now. He flashed his light under the sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all, and there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him on the shelf of the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Aw, Corduroy's back to looking a little sad. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customer came into the store in the morning. And there, looking at him, wide and warm smile, was a little girl he'd only seen the day before. "I am Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home." "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the saleslady asked. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs in her family's apartment and straight into her own room. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like the enormous palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I know I've always wanted a home." Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll look more comfortable with your shoulder straps fastened." "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. Does Corduroy look happy now? Corduroy looks so happy now that Lisa is his friend. So he went from being sad for a few reasons in the book and then very happy at the end with a friend, Lisa. All right, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful day and learning about the feeling sad, but I hope you don't feel very sad. Bye, friends. We'll see you later. Mwah.